Well, it finally happened. I had to do it. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today is a nice day. As one commenter said, isn't it always a gloomy day in Columbus, Ohio? And quite frankly, yeah, it is always gloomy in Columbus, Ohio. There are some sunny days, but anyway, it's Gary, your boy, the Card Father. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe down below. It's always good to know the community hates people who tell the truth. Yeah, it's great to have that around here. But anyway, let's get into our topic today. So we did a video last week, me and my boy Nathan sitting back there with the camera. We did a video last week and we talked specifically about how scalpers are getting mad. And a lot of you guys commented really nicely. Like, yeah, scalpers are the worst. I hate scalpers. You know, product is so hard to find, yada, yada, yada. And that's cool. And I'm grateful for all those comments. It really just bumped the video up to 8,000 views, which is great. But some of you were just not so kind about it. Some of you were actually just complete beep. And that's cool because today we're going to bring some receipts. Here's the thing. The title of this video is not exactly what this is. I am not turning to the dark side, even though I do align with the Sith. I am not turning to the dark side. We don't scalp our product. And if you want to question me on that, I have some receipts. So here in this video, give us a moment and I'll show you this receipt from our distributor that shows that we bought prismatic booster bundles at $55 a booster bundle. Market price on them is $75. Listen, friends, if you don't know math, let me break it down for you. Super easy. MSRP is $27.99. Distributors are charging $55. That's just under $20 a bundle above MSRP, or $30 a bundle above MSRP. Yeah, it's almost under $30. Guys, they're charging almost double for booster bundles. This should be MSRP. Now, your comments, and everybody's comments says that, well, you're a dirty scalper too because look at the prices. You've got $70 on 151. Yes, because we didn't buy those bundles at the MSRP price, and we didn't buy them at wholesale at $17 or $18 a pop. We bought them in at, guess what? $55 a bundle. That's right. So here's the problem with a lot of the market right now. And this is for all the collectibles. You're actually starting to see this happen with Magic. You're starting to see it happen in One Piece. You're starting to see it happen with Lorcana. Nobody really cares about Lorcana, but who cares? It's good, still good stuff. We like it. But this is what you're starting to see with the market. The market has shifted so dramatically in the last 6 months that supply has definitely dwindled to demand. Demand is way higher, and this is just basic economics in a small business. We are a margins-based business, and because we're a margins-based business, it means that we have to operate on, what is that? That's right, margins. It's called a percentage. Now, our percentages in a business, and most card shops operate in this way, are between 20 and 35%. No, I'm not buying a yacht. No, I'm not buying my Lambo, which is sitting out there because, you know, I'm just a G-money baller, right? I'm just balling out. I'm buying and selling Pokemon cards like I'm some G-money baller. Yeah, boy. No, I'm not making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of being a card shop owner or being a scummy reseller. You know, there's some guys out there who are just absolute fools because the next thing is they look like this. They go, well, you're just a dirty reseller. That's all you are, is just a dirty reseller. And you just constantly just resell it for market because you're just scammy and scummy and you just scalp everything, don't you? And unfortunately, that's not the case. We are not scalping product. We don't go out to the Targets and Walmarts of the world and we don't buy all the product off the shelf and then bring it to our store like you've seen some people do, and resell it for market value. It just doesn't happen. What do we do, Nathan? What do we do, Nathan? Here's what we do. I'll tell you. Nathan's not going to answer because Nathan's too kind. But here's what we do. We buy it at a distributor's cost, and we sell it at market. That's where we're at. Oh, somebody walks into our store. Hello, sir. You would like to sell your sealed collection to us? That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, your total value of market is $1,200. Great. I'm going to give you $900 for it. Why? Because we pay 70 to 80% for sealed product on collections when somebody walks in the door. That's just a reality for which we live in, man. Go talk to Mason at CNA Games. Go talk to somebody else at another card shop. Go talk to Rob over at RNG Games. Go talk to these people who own card shops, and then come back and tell me that they're not doing the same thing. The problem is you all who, again, 90% of you are really legit. You understand that that's how business works. That's how the whole system works. That's how it all is. 90% of you are awesome. It's the other 10% of you who just don't get the concept, and it's usually only 2% of you who are just really out there being butthurt at the fact that we have to sell at market. I don't like selling at market. If you've watched this far into the video, you understand this. I don't like selling at market prices for sealed product. I believe singles should be market price. I believe all singles should be at market, right? Well, quite frankly, that's how it works for singles. I think sealed should be MSRP. And I think over time, you should be able to then sell it for market after, say, a good 6 to 8 months or 10 months, or even after it's been reprinted a couple of times and it's no longer in print. That usually happens about 1.5 to 2 years after the fact. After a set's been released, we don't see that set come through very much more often. Like, guys, you're not going to see any more Obsidian Flames, okay? You're not going to see any more Paldea Evolved being shot up reprinted, all right? And if you do, Pokemon's definitely going back on what they've done in the past. But what you're going to start seeing now is people have to come to Jesus. This is where it's at. It's a come to Jesus moment. Hallelujah. This is how it be. So this distributor, our distributor, we won't name it who, we bought Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles. And yes, I bought a ton of them because, well, it's a darn good set. Even though it is extremely challenging to pull anything good out of those cards. Traumatic Evolutions is real. We bought a bunch of them. We bought a bunch of them because we were allowed to. And again, everything is allocated right now in the market for all distributors. Distributors do not allow you to buy at wholesale costs, and they do not allow you to buy at will. It is now allocation. If you find something at will, that's because they put it up and they've put a massive limit on it. Like, I could get Surging Sparks booster boxes, okay, for $200 a box. Guys, market on them is like $225, $250, okay? I can't fix that. I can't fix stupid, all right? I can't fix it, but I have to buy them at $200 a box, all right? And we were limited to 6. I was limited to 6 total boxes. There are some guys who are limited to more based on distribution when their reps come out through. So the simple fact here is this is a game of economics. It's a game of costs. It's a game of prices. But I had to buy these prismatic booster bundles at $55 a booster bundle. 55. Market is 75. That's just how it be sometimes, bro. Like, right now, we're in a hungry market. People love Pokemon. People want Pokemon. People want those cards. People want Magic. People want Lorcana. People want One Piece. Do you know how incredibly challenging it is to find One Piece right now in this world? Like, to be the Pirate King literally means you're going to have to, like, take skin off your back, okay? It's terrible. But that's just how it is right now, guys. So, come at me, bro. That's cool. Come at me. I'm a little ticked off because it's like, y'all call me a scalper, and I'm not a scalper. Not. I don't... Nathan knows for sure. We don't go out hitting the Pokemon vending machines like some crack addict. We're not doing it, all right? But the fact is of the matter, this is how the market is. This is the way it be. Now, how do you combat this? Don't buy from scalpers. That's how you combat this. Plain and simple. Scalpers don't exist when you don't supply them with cash. Just doesn't happen. If you're out there going to card shows and you're buying stuff from a reseller, you know what? I've played that game. I understand how the process works. That's up to you if you buy from them, because 9 times out of 10, those guys are buying their product at retail and they're selling it at market. It's just how it is. That's a reseller system. Now, let's be frank. If you're watching to the end of this video, congratulations. Here's your cookie. I'm very proud of you. So thank you for being subscribing and watching and commenting and liking and doing all those cool things. Join our Discord when you get an opportunity, because our community's pretty awesome, Nathan. I think we've got, 55 or 60 new members in there recently who are just joining because they want to talk Pokemon or they want to talk Magic, and they don't care about all the crazy geopolitical crap that's happening. And by the way, thank you, Mr. President, if you're watching, for coming to some common sense. Thank you. All right, with that, that's the end of the video. Get out of here. Go have a great day. I love you. I'll talk to you later. And by the way, you can do all things through Christ, who gives you strength. Until next time.